Welcome back, friend. I want to ask you, please forgive me for speaking so much about myself. If it irritated you to give you that testimony of what I was doing, but there's a method to this. When I'm reading news reports and I'm looking at the words of the man who cut off Nicholas Berg's head and what he's saying, because of the study that I've done in Islam, I know what he's referring to, the Battle of Badr. Most people in America don't know what the Battle of Badr was or how seminal it was in Islamic theology and folklore and history. When I read the words of ISIS and they say, we will fight you until Christ returns and breaks the cross and kills the pig, I know exactly what those words mean because I've been studying early Islam. I've been studying Muhammad. I've been studying his early followers. And as I said in the last break, Islam is an existential threat to Christianity. We have a duty to Christians around the world to speak up for them. This affects our foreign policy, whether or not we should be arming and training moderate terrorists or whether we should be deliberately arming Christians. In other words, have a litmus test. If you're a Christian in Iraq or in Syria, we'll arm you because you need the weapons for self-defense. Okay? And it impacts our domestic policy. If they had used the resources that they have been wasting on good Americans, if they had used them on the two brothers in Boston, or the man in Oklahoma who beheaded the woman, or the man in New York City who killed the two police officers there, right? Or the psychologist down at Fort Hood who killed all those people there. If they'd used the resources and just done one thing, the dirty word, the P word, profile. If they'd have followed a profile, maybe some of those crimes would not have been committed. You see, if someone is a devout Muslim and they are studying the words and deeds of Muhammad or the words of Sayyid Qutb, if they're reading Ibn Kathir, if they're reading these books, the life of the Prophet Muhammad by Ibn Kathir, the life of Muhammad by Ibn Ishaq, if they're really ponying up the money for the 39-volume set, the history of Al-Tabari, if they're doing that, then you might have someone on your hands that is going to become devout. It's not extreme to them, it's devout, okay? And if you read the magazine that's online from Islamic State, you'll see the direct connection to this stuff. If you read the book, Osama bin Laden's Messages to the World, Osama bin Laden is quoting the Hadith. He's not just quoting the Quran, he's quoting the Hadith. He's referring back to the histories that are in these books. Now here's where I need your help. I need you to give to us as generously as you can now, right now, because we are preparing right now to refilm the TV series, What Would Muhammad Do? And we're making the connection from these books and other historic literature to the acts of terrorism today. We will show people the direct link. We will equip people with the truth. We will show the lie of Obama's, Islam is a peaceful religion, or we're not at war with Islam, or Clapper, the head of U.S. intelligence, saying we're going to arm moderates, whatever those are. We'll put the lie to all of it. We'll help you be able to discuss Islam and Islamic terrorism intelligently. Help you to be able to see when there's a lie. Now, you know that I very rarely ask for money on this program. This show is not about money. It's about equipping people, mobilizing them, inspiring them. But right now, we need your help. And if you value the information that we are bringing, if you value the ethics of this show, the ethical message of Christianity, standing for truth and justice versus Islam, trying to crush Christianity, I'm asking you to go to the number that you see on your screen, call us, go online. I'll tell you more about what we will do in return for you when I come back. Friend, we are in the middle of a critical project and I need your help. We are going to reshoot the television series, What Would Muhammad Do? Understanding Islamic Terrorism from the traditions of Muhammad. But to do this, we need to have these two teleprompters. There's just too much data that has to be accurately communicated for me to do it from my memory. The cost is just under $3,000. As a thank you for your help, the first 50 people who call or go online to give a contribution, we will send you these books and this DVD series. There's over $150 worth of product there. It will be yours as our thank you to you for a gift of any size. Some of you can give 100, some of you can give 500. I'm asking you, for the sake of the lives of the Christians that are being snuffed out around the world at the hands of Islamic terrorism, be as generous as you can.